check whether you're... So, I've shown you how to do an if statement and an else statement, but there's a little more we can do to add to that. This is what we call an elif statement. It's short for else if. So here I've got an example of a little sort of menu ordering system where you're ordering food. So here I've got an input that says please enter your order, and it's storing that in menu choice, a variable called menu choice. And then it's doing several things. Well, it's saying if menu choice is equal to pizza, we'll then say pizza is a great choice. So again, that's checking what I've entered, seeing if it matches pizza, and if it does, it tells me pizza is a great choice. But then notice I don't have an else statement, because I want the user to be able to order more than just pizza, or else, we don't have pizza. Because restaurants normally have, a few food items to order from. So I need to add to that. But we can't use more than one if statement. We can't use more than one if. So we have to use what we call an elif, which stands for else if. So else if, it's a combination of both. So you use one if, and then you move on to using elif for the rest of the statement until you get to the end where you use an else statement to cover any other possible option. So here I've got elif menu choice is equal to pie. We'll then say our pies were made fresh today, blah blah blah. Elif menu choice equals noodles, and else if elif menu choice equals Big Mac. So depending on what the user enters, we'll get a different result. So let me show you that in action. So back over to create with code, let's move over to my menu, and let's run this. So let's enter pizza, just to see what happens first. Pizza's a great choice, so we know what I've entered matched what was stored in there. So let's try one of the other elif options. So let's try Big Mac. Ooh. There we go. And press enter. So this is at Mackey's, please make another choice. So you can see here that what we've entered matched one of the other else if choices, or elif, and it matched Big Mac. So we just use elif statements to add more options to a program to give the user different sort of avenues to progress down. Some programs will just require the use of an if or else, just like a password checker, because if you've got half the password right, you wouldn't just want to let the user in. So that's what we call a binary choice. It either lets you in or it doesn't. Whereas sort of a menu ordering system where you want to order food, you'd want loads of different options because you'd want the sort of choice of different food items. So we would have to make use of elif statements. Okay, so this is the second task you're doing this lesson, and it's a what is the output sort of game. So what I want you to do is tell me what the output is based on these three inputs to this program that I've given you. So here I've got a slightly altered version of my menu choice program that I showed you just a minute ago. And here I've got the three inputs I'm going to enter into the system 3 different times I run the program. So the first time I run the program, I'm going to enter stir fry. The second time I'm going to enter I don't know. And the third time I'm going to enter pizza with just one Z. So what I want you to do is in Create with Code is just print the output that corresponds with the input. So print the correct output. So what I mean by that is using the example of pizza. So if I enter pizza into this system, well, I know that reading these options, if meal choice equals pizza, well, I know that matches what I entered. So I'm going to say enjoy your pizza. So I'm going to hop over to Create with Code. And then in a blank project, what I want you to do is, why won't this move over to Create with Code? There we go. Why has that been awkward? There we go. So, I entered pizza, and I know that the correct output is enjoy your pizza. So like I said, in a blank project, what I want you to do is just print me the output that you think would happen based on that input. So I know that the answer is enjoy your pizza. So what you're going to need to do is have 3 outputs printed here based on the inputs in this presentation. Okay, so the first one is stir fry, the second one is I don't know, and the third is pizza with one Z. So print the correct outputs into a blank project on Create with Code, and make sure you save that and then upload that at the end of the lesson. Okay. Okay, so pause here and complete this task. Okay, so hopefully you've had a good go at that task. If you are confused by it, please just post a message in the Teams chat and we'll help you through it. But let's move on.